in yours, which is interesting. I will not.
We'll get back to that embarrassing clip in a second where he said, it's interesting, like 500 times. But first I want to point out his body language. What is this schoolgirl shit? It's interesting that you ask. Is it though? Because they are your donors. No, what's interesting is that people have to rely on podcasters to ask real questions now because our news media won't. And shout out to the people on the Higher Learning podcast who had this conversation with him and asked him about this. Man, it is incredible how uncomfortable he is with that question. Which again highlights the failure of our so-called journalists because this guy is corrupt as fuck. And yet his reaction proves that he is not used to getting real questions like that.
I will not vote for a candidate that takes $1 from AIPAC. It's interesting. It's interesting. I haven't thought about AIPAC. And it's interesting. You're like the first to bring up AIPAC in yours, which is interesting. Why did I say that? Not relevant to my day-to-day life. Okay. Which is just interesting. Listen, it's interesting you say that. JPAC perhaps more, but AIPAC less and less. Okay. Fair enough. Which is just interesting. What's interesting about it? That it's just interesting as you bring up AIPAC that it hasn't been part of. I'm just reflecting quite openly and honestly. It hasn't been part of the day-to-day.
Openly and honestly. Bro, he's so fucking fake and slippery. Like, I don't know how anybody... And the libs keep trying to make him happen. Stop trying to make him happen. We on the left are giving you plenty of notice. Years notice that we are not going to vote for this scuzz bucket. That guy saying, I'm not going to vote for any candidate that takes $1 from AIPAC, that is the vibe. Good for him. That should be the bare fucking minimum. And it's not just AIPAC. You should not be taking money from any of the Israeli lobby because it's also a sovereignty issue. For such a seasoned and slippery snake like Gavin Newsom, you would think that that would have been more convincing, but it was not. He was incredibly uncomfortable being asked about it because he's also a Zionist hack that works for the Israeli lobby along with all his other fucking donors. But I like how he pretends to not think it's relevant. Like I said, I just don't understand. I just think it's interesting. Are you trying to imply that the host has some like nefarious motive for asking you? It's like, no, he's asking you because we're in a time where people are waking up to the Israeli regime's corrupt fucking influence in our politics. And people, just like they did with the NRA, are starting to say, we don't want to support people who take foreign lobbying money and then work on behalf of foreign governments, okay? Is that really interesting, Gavin? Because it seems fairly fucking obvious.